Why not get a job? Let them pay for it, and you keep your bag. You done made it out. Why you gonna keep recycling minimum wage and taking penitentiary chances for less than $10 an hour?
That's a fact. That's a
You get
fact.
what I'm saying? So even say hypothetically you got to 100 things, you got to spend at least 50 of it to re-up, and we all know it's not a double up. You get when we know it. We know it. 50 don't turn into 100 no more these days. That's not the game. Not so literally. Like I said, if you take that 50 and divide it by 12, that's less than minimum wage. You might as well take the 100 bands and run. Let the job pay for the house. Let the job pay for the bill. Let the job pay for the woo-woo, and you keep your bag and go on and be grown. Because the internet shit is a facade, and that's why online I try to preach that shit to everybody. That everybody that I learned, like I learned it. It's like I preach it to everybody online. They're like, "Oh man, it's yo square ass old ass nigga." But hey, man, the game will tell you that nigga, you hustling less than minimum wage. Say you even got 30,000. So say let's cut it in half. Say 50,000. Say you even got 50,000, and you spending 25 of it with the dope man, and you spending the other, you keeping the other 25. So you hustling the 25, but we know the 25 don't double up to 50. So you're only making 15, 20 profit. You get what I'm saying? If you divide that 25, 30,
and you're working hard.
That's less than minimum wage.
And the dope game is hard. I don't know a lot. I know a little bit about it, but not a lot. From what my little bit of knowledge, it's hard. It ain't easy. That shit ain't easy.
So my advice to anybody, if you out there and you reach a bag, you got 200, 300, 50, 100, you might as well tuck it instead of playing hooky. Go get a job, and the best. What did the one D-boy say? The best game is the one where you get to choose. I left on my own. Nigga, I didn't get popped. I didn't go to jail. I had to turn shit. I didn't do none of that. Nigga, I left when I wanted to leave.
That's a fact.
With the bag. So if you want to do that, I'm on some real life shit. But back to the music. If you want to put all that into the music, like you gotta choose a side. Because now when you're grown, like, okay, the youngsters can do that. These 17, it's a young man's game. So when we get to our OGs, I gotta lace everybody who's gonna listen to me, because there's a million new youngsters coming up. But we need the OGs.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? So when I get online, I preach about credit scores. I preach about savings and taxes and all the shit that I learned that got me about the game. I do the music as a passion. You get what I'm saying? So now when I go to the music and to get myself established, I don't want to go with all these new rappers. I want to establish myself with the old era. So you get what I'm saying? We take the era and we give the game right to the new nigga.
And see, and we're one of the only genres that actually just like say people are washed or too old to come back and or make music. They don't say that to the Rolling Stones. They don't say that to all these old rock punk groups and all this other shit. They only say it to rappers. So really, and that's something that I think is underrated too, because I feel like a lot of times a lot of these new people do get their influence, and you see in their beats and in their samples, they're sampling a lot of old music, you know what I mean? SOS Band and whatever else, they're just sampling a lot of the stuff that, we grew up listening to, and so the game is being recycled, but, it's not like a lot of the OGs are being homaged. And that's one of the reasons why I started the Kitchen Couch, because I like really tapping in with people that just like Mitchie Slicks, the people who really put in the work, really just, Mac Mall and then Loonies and Mac Reese's, you guys are the ones that are put in work for niggas like me, you feel me, that are coming up and trying to figure out this whole game. And that's why I wanted to ask you about credit score. I got it written down over here. I wanted to ask you about credit score because right now I'm trying to fuck the game up with this credit score thing. But I'm trying to pay my bills and leverage it, and a nigga trying to figure it out. But like, what am I not getting?
The credit is just like the dope game. Truthfully, when I learned it, like I said, Rich Dad Poor Dad 1, 2, and 3 is what really got me into it. But The credit is just like the dope game. You swipe too much on your card, credit score goes down. You pay off the bills, the credit score goes up. You buy certain shit. It's literally like, you know what I mean? It's like the dope game. And all you got to do is manage it. They want debt. So as long as you got the debt, you're good. You feel me? As long as you can go in there and you can get the house loans and you can get the car loans and you can get the credit, that's all that matters. They'll give you as much money as you want. They just want you to keep paying. So that's all you got to do is just manage it. And once you can show them that you can manage it, they'll give you all the money you want.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like literally, hey, I'm on y'all go in the room. But literally, you know what I mean? Like right now, you can ask it back. Hey, give me $10,000, $15,000. And as long as they see you're making the majority payments and your debt is revolving, you didn't just go max out the card and throw it away. They'll give you it's the dope game. You know what I mean? They giving away money. And as long as you got a job and you working, nigga, they giving away bread. Like literally, I'm on my third house. You know what I mean? I'm on my third house, buying and selling. You know, so can't nobody come rob. Ain't no bunch of $1 million in the couch. My shit is in the bank just like all the other white people. You know what I mean? I'm stepping my shit up, and the music ain't doing it. The music ain't gonna get you there. You get what? Just like I seen somebody in the comments just say, do it because you love it. And the only way, like literally where I'm sitting at, is where most of the music is made. I just set up the mics and the bar. I don't do all that other shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right, that's
dude,
a fact.
The comment already went past. I ain't never been on live before. This is my first time on live, but like the comment just said, do it because you love it. You gotta get the equipment, learn it, get the beats, know how to make your beats, be able to wake up in the morning, light your blunt, go in there, drop your song, and to the 15 motherfuckers that's following you, that's all you worried about. You get what I'm saying? That's all you worried about. And that's why I do all my music in a black t-shirt. That's why I do all my, you know what I mean? And they all real. I show my insurance papers every other day. You know, I post my shit every other day just because of the fact, you know, black shirt. If I can't knock a bitch with $100,000 in gold on,
Right.
What I need a polo shirt for?
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And then you can see in the beginning when I was believing the hype, you can see in the beginning the videos, nigga, we call all 100 people. We want everybody at the house. We want the props. We want the girls. We want the cars. If you look at all the first videos, that's how they are. They're deep. I'm believing the hype. You know what I mean? Y'all call the home, let's get the drink and let's get the cups and everything. But as you start to see as the years progress and I get better, them videos go to me by myself in a corner, in front of a car, alone, and you know what I mean, in front of it. As long as I'm getting the content out to the people who actually really listening to the music, that fan shit is over with. I'm pocketing all that shit.
Right, that's a fact. And so whatever rap money comes, you know, that's just investment money anyway.
Yeah, period. So that's why I appreciate everybody. Like if you look at that list, like I've met T-Nutty before, but I've never met T-Nutty in the studio. You know, I never met him in person and dropped the song. But like, hey, come on, let's go in here and drop the song.
Right.
No, somebody called me and like, hey, I need you to get on my song and make it hot. Here go your feet, hop on the song. You get what I'm saying?
That's
like that E40 song with my cousin. I don't know where the fuck that E40 song came from. You get what I'm saying? Somebody called me and was like, hey, nigga, I need my shit hot. Here go your feet. Boom. I'm not waiting for ASCAP and BMI to get my credit.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying? If you call me and you put me on that song, I'm not monetizing it on my channel. I'm just putting it up there. You monetize it. If you're stupid enough not to get your shit monetized, then it's up there. You know, that's on you. But I'm not going to put it up on my channel and monetize it so you can come get mad at me. I'm just putting it up there and with no ads or anything long. Just here, this is going in my catalog.
Right, that's a fact.
I don't got time to wait for ASCAP. I don't got time to wait for BMI. Like, I need my accolades. Shit.
That's a fact, man. So what got you into real estate, man? So like what? Because that's something that definitely, you know, especially as Black people in America, I like right now I'm thinking for me, I'm like, if I can't acquire any sort of land to do anything on, my nigga, I might just be trying to go to Africa with real talk and try to do something in Africa like JT's doing or whatever. Something like that.
The real estate, the reason why I got into real estate, not only being homeless and like how do there are these people living in these homes, you know what I mean? And how do I get one that not only that, but what got me into real estate was looking in the books and we're paying rent and these people are getting rich. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, I want a house too. I've been living in motels all my life. And the average person thinks you got to pay $500,000 for the houses because you know when you look at houses, 500,000, 600,000. So to us niggas and to us normal people, we like, oh shit, well we ain't got 500,000, but we not really knowing that all these people want is $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to get into the homes, and they're making the money off the money you're paying. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if you buy the house instead of renting it, and the only thing to buy the house is just having a job. Fuck. So you're gonna rent and rather hustle, but you don't want to buy it just because you don't want to get a job. So when you get the job and you buy the house, every payment you make, it's not going to somebody else. It's going to your equity. So you're paying yourself back. And when I learned it, I was like, oh yeah, I'll never rent again. I don't give a fuck if I got to go to McDonald's. If I got fired tomorrow, nigga, Mac Reese will be at McDonald's, U-Haul, Home Depot, wherever the fuck is that. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there, just nigga. So I'll make sure I stay in the game. I don't want to be 50, 60, trying to rap or old rapper somewhere. You get what I'm saying? I want to be established, and you know what I mean. The music is a hoax. The music is a hoax. You got to do this shit for passion. You got to do it for passion. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I have no problem paying the OGs their homage. If I run into the Yuck Mouse and the Juices and all those people, I have no problem paying them their homage. You know what I mean? Because I want to do the music.
Right.
The music has nothing to do with real life.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't never heard anybody. I ain't never heard nobody spit it like that. You know, I have never heard nobody, especially a real ass nigga, spit it like that for real. Because I feel like there's a lot of lies in this music, and especially talking about the guns. You know, talking to like, and obviously, you know, what I'm saying we got to stay strapped, whatever. But like, a lot of you know, so coming up in the 90s, I'm not gonna watch a new nigga's video if I look like I can probably sock out like 3 of you guys if you didn't have guns. You feel me? So like I'm so tired of seeing young niggas with guns on their videos and like just like being hella extra hot. We need to just stop. If you got it, that's all good, but just
I ain't never showed a gun on live. I've never showed a. I think I had a gun in a video once, just like, you know, my own person. But I've never got on, like, this is only my first time on live. Like I did I put out my bio. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That was my first time talking on camera. This is literally my second time going live on camera. Just put them right there, baby girl.
That was dope because the Kitchen Couch, man, we're, you know what I'm saying? I'm the world's most unprofessional podcast. You feel me? We're for people that aren't bougie. You know what I'm saying? People that like real ass content. I'm the light skinned Anthony Bourdain. You feel me? So I basically love topping in with people like you and, you know what I'm saying? Especially connecting with my peoples. And really, the Kitchen Couch is really just a networking thing. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I see you in NorCal. It's all good. You know? We're going to light one up. It's all good. Like, you know what I mean?
I just did it because, like I said, I just hopped on your guy at the Kitchen Couch because, first of all, I don't want to be bigger than now, no big eyes and little U's. So
I appreciate that.
You get what I'm saying? It was just a thing. If you're following me on the internet, like I said, those 2,000 views and those 2,000 people that. Because out of the 7,000 or 8,000 people that I got on IG, but the actual motherfuckers who interact with me. So if you're calling me, man, like, you know what I mean? it is what it is. I'm gonna do my part because, like I said, half of the OGs that I reached out to, they did the same thing for me. You know, the Be Legit say reach out. The OGs, Killer Tay, hey man, it is still, you know. So I got to do my part. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Man, I appreciate that for sure, for sure. I wanted to ask you about Big Cholo. Just give you a chance to talk about him. I definitely seen Mitchy Slick repost, and I know he was a pretty big OG in this game, so I wanted to give you like a chance to just pay some respect.
Well, that's my blood. I love him to death, but unfortunately, it's an open homicide investigation, so I can't really talk about him or anything like that. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
so,
that's a bet.
Other than that, you know what I mean? That's my cousin, and my condolences to my auntie and my family and everybody. It's been hard, but yeah, I really can't. Because when you start speaking like that,
that's a bet.
My emotions will get to going and shit. So we just gonna keep it on the bench.
That's a bet. So since you're from NorCal, I want to know what's your favorite strain of weed. Hey, rest in peace. Real talk.
The weed, I'm not. All of it. I like all of it, but to keep it 1,000.
1,000.
To keep it 1,000. I smoke regular weed. I don't smoke rapper weed. Because, like I said, I got responsibilities. So, I smoke, you know what I mean, $100, $75 ounces. I don't smoke all that name brand weed. You get what I'm saying? I smoke regular tree, smoke my blunt before work, smoke my blunt after work. You're not finna fool me with them Caprice sun packs, because I already know you growing it outside. In the tent anyway, and you just throwing it in the Capri Sun pack, and you're not fit to tax the shit out of me, nigga. Fuck all that. I'm still buying the regular the QP for $200, nigga. $50 an ounce. You know what I mean? It's gonna last me all month, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't fit to whoop me. But fuck that. I'll smoke some good. If I go to the if I go somewhere with somebody, I smoke the cookies and I smoke the runs. I smoke all that extra shit. But as far as my everyday regular weed, nigga, y'all want something running through my pockets with all that extra shit. Every day you're coming out with a different name and a different price. And
right.
And I'm going to the regular white boy with the regular weed, nigga. And you know what I mean?
That's a fact. No, so I people want to know what I'm smoking on. I'm smoking on some mimosa and some ice cream cake. This is one.
Yeah, it's all that shit is good. It's all ice cream cake, but on Mama's, I guarantee you, if you bought it from a club, nigga, that shit was grown outside in a tent. You get what I'm saying? And it's not grown indoors with all the pipes and the timers and the sprayers and the hydroponics. It's only a little bit of that shit. Most of that shit, the white boys got the green thumb, and that shit's grown outside just like every other. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's just grown outside in the tent.
That's a fact, man. And see, like the weed game in Seattle, man, is so fucked up because, like, niggas in the CD, shout out to East Union, you feel me? Like, they had it was the block, you feel me? They had Earl's haircut, they had the liquor store, they had a couple black owned businesses, the post office was right there, right? They got all them niggas off the block, they swept them off the block in the late 90s, you feel me? And now there's a weed store at that same corner. There's a weed store on that same corner. On that same corner.
Yeah, it's crazy, but nah,
Shout out to East Union.
I like weed, so period. I don't give a fuck what strand it is. If it's weed, it's weed. We smoke them.
Right. I just don't, man. There's a couple of strains I don't smoke. I don't smoke Jack Herrera. I don't like it. I don't like Jack Herrera.
I'm from the era where we don't even like. I was like, the name thing, we done shit. It was weed, we break it down. It ain't even gonna be enough time to see what it is. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a fad. Like I said, the world is changing. But it's like I said, as far as the music, what I believe is the way to get yourself established, period, with the music, is pay homage to everybody. Pay homage. Give them niggas before you. They do. Like, if you see You know what I mean? Somebody, if you run into a Mac Reese, or if you run into a Be Legit, or if you run into a Killer Tank, and you're doing music, you know what I mean? Pay homage, nigga. Man, I got, woo. You know what I mean? You see, keep the sneak, nigga. I got 25, nigga. I got who. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like they gonna respect that because they've been working 20 years, 30 years for their name. You get what I'm saying? It's so disrespectful to come to a motherfucker and say, "Hey, do you want to rap?" Like motherfuckers been rapping for years. Like niggas just got bills and getting old.
That's a
so
fact.
My advice is everybody you run across, the Clyde Carsons, the Ryder J5, the Hood Stars, everybody that I name on, you get what I'm saying? Get them their homage. You get and put them in your catalog because that's the only way I'm gonna listen to you. My daughter and my kids got so much music, and I'm like, who the fuck is they? Like, I don't know none of these people. If you go to my Spotify, that genre is
Beta Weeda,
yeah,
Jacka. Rest in peace to the Jacka.
I'm in that genre, and you know, on Spotify, you don't have to come out of that genre. You press play on your playlist, and so I don't know anybody else. So if you're rapping and you're in the new age, the only way to do it for us, if you want people to add you to their stream list, you gotta attach yourself
to the real ones.
The real ones.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And most people don't want to do that. They think it's a disrespect to them, or oh man, why you don't want to just get up? You know, like nah, you gotta pay the homage.
That's a fact. So I want to know: is there anybody like even from like a different coast, even that you would want to work with, or that maybe something Texas or East Coast, Seattle, whatever, Portland, Cool Nuts.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I'm not in it for the fame. I don't.
Or just like musically though, sonically.
Period. Like I do. It really don't matter. Me when I do what drives me in the music, bro, is just the documentation of life. I'm documenting it and I'm putting it down, like, you know what I mean? That's why everybody's doing it. Like I said, you got to do it for the passion. So
it's a time capsule.
I'm not in it for fame. If you look at all the pictures that I share, if you follow me on social media, all them throwback pictures, I've been wearing this shit since I've been 9-10 years old. Like if you go watch my interview that I just did, it's an hour and a half long. Like I've been wearing this is not for fame, and like I don't put out music for that. I put out music to document. You know what I mean? Was my shit, like who I am. So like that's why I stay in the same black shirt. I don't change. I don't go buy 10, 20, 30, 40 chains. You get what I'm saying? I stamp my brand, and all my shit is authentic. You know what I mean? And to that 2,500 or whoever 5,000, whoever's followed me. You know what I mean? I'm just to that. The fame is nothing to do with it. I'm gonna take. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get my fat ass up tomorrow, go to work like every other normal person in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? That other shit is overrated. And if you can't stack it, it doesn't matter.
Right. That's
it doesn't even matter. I can put out this many music for this long for 15 years with all these people and still, pull out my big bands and all that. Like everybody else, still got my jewelry, still do everything. You know what I mean? The music is a hoax. So if you're not gonna learn it for real and be able to wake up, turn on the Pro Tools, run your bus tracks, run your reasons, turn your mic on, do all of that, put your music out by yourself, no engineer needed, no nothing, wake up, drop it to your fan base, boom, and then go on with real life, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it.
That's a fact, bro. Hey man, Mac Reese, man. Anybody you want to shout out before we get out of here, man? I value your time and I respect you, man. I respect your time. I respect all the game. I'm soaking it in, and that's why we have these conversations on the kitchen couch to soak in some games. So, anybody you want to shout out? Anything that we need to know about you before we get out of here?
Nah, man, not really. Just follow the music. You know what I mean? And I want to shout out everybody who shot me out, everybody who fuck with me, and everybody who follow my little music. So that's what I want to shout out to. You feel me? Other than that, you know what I mean? I appreciate you tapping in.
Hey man, one love, brother.
All right.
Hey, that's a bet. Hey, that's Kitchen Couch TV, man. We smoking, eating, talking shit, tapping in with real OGs out here. You feel me? Uh, oh man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Mac Reese is a real one, man. You guys gotta follow him, man. I love tapping in and getting some game and getting different perspectives from all over the world, man. You never know what you're gonna hear, man. I had somebody from South Africa on. I had people from Australia on. I got people from all over. You feel me? All types of OGs, man. So thank you guys for watching this live. You feel me? I'm gonna go out and take my happy ass a nap. You feel me? Stay safe out here in these crazy times. Get your money. Be blessed, black and highly favored. You feel me? Um, and you feel me? Subscribe, YouTube, Twitch. I'm on all of it. YouTube, Twitch. You feel me? You name it, I'm on it. You know what I mean? I also got a podcast streaming everywhere, Kitchen Couch. Um, so yeah, tap in, guys. Man, I've been having like real ones like Mac Mall, Mitchy Slick, Numbskull, Mac Reese, Uni Y. You just never know who's gonna be on here. So hey, bless one, and smoking, eating, talking shit, baby. Wow, I really manifested that right there. Nice in the motherfucking building. Trying to get my streams up. Shout out to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. You guys only got a little taste of the Mac Reese interview. I'm gonna drop the whole thing real soon. You can catch it on Instagram TV only for a little while. You never know when I'm gonna go and take back all these videos, take back all these podcasts, and make you guys pay for it. But there's a lot of content out for the Kitchen Couch. You know what I'm saying? We follow with the Mac Reese recipe. You feel me? So shout out. You know what time it is? Kitchen Couch TV. We smoking, eating, talking shit.